Hello there, I'm in my hotel and look at the writing behind me, right? That can only mean one thing. I am in Saudi Arabia. No, I'm kidding. I'm in Amsterdam, of course. The Netherlands, due to its colonialism in Indonesia, has a long history of Indonesian food and lots of trade between the two countries because of course, trying to take a hold of the spice trade. Due to all this history, a lot of people claim that the Netherlands has the best Indonesian food outside of Indonesia. In this video, we're gonna try as much Indonesian food as possible. It is just moi. I am solo on this trip. I'm gonna film myself. I'm kind of scared. I'm so happy I'm not here to eat Dutch food. Dutch food is... Without further ado, it's a beautiful day out there. It's a bit cold, and that only means one thing. I'm actually more excited to eat a whole bunch of chilies to warm my lovely body up. Before going to all these amazing Indonesian places, there are two Dutch things I wanted to cross off my list. This place is just legendary. It's legendary for all these types of sandwiches, and you can pretty much put just a whole bunch of Dutch traditional items inside of these sandwiches and then you eat them. One I did not know about, and I just found out when I looked at the menu, is they have a raw beef one, and of course the croquette. The croquette, I've been here before, and it's just like your typical snack. You can get them at vending machines, you can pretty much get them almost anywhere, supermarkets. Anyways, let's try the croquette one first because it's hot. It's just so simple. It's super crunchy. I think they've cut it in half. And then the interior, I have no idea what the heck this is. It almost does remind me of croquetas in Spain. But at least in Spain, I know what's inside. This one, I'm not really sure. It's kind of like just a bechamelish sauce, salty for sure. Maybe I'll try some mustard with it. There is a whole thing of mustard on the side. But I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's what I'm gonna do from now on. Now finally, there you go. This is freaking epic. I love this. It's raw beef and bread. Really not that much flavor. I'm shaking. I'm scared this thing's gonna fall down. With the egg and the mayonnaise, much better. But I think the last step is to add the mustard. The mustard is such a difference maker. Honestly, without the mustard, I mean, it's just alright. It's just bread and these kind of items. That mustard just ties it all together. I didn't think I would say this, but I would 100% choose the raw beef one over the croquette. First Indonesian spot in Amsterdam. What this place does is every day they have a special menu, and it's just one thing, or one thing plus 10 other things on the same plate. So they pretty much just change their menu every single day. Today is chicken day, so there's a whole bunch of chicken specialties on one plate. I've done an Indonesian video before in Vancouver, but really my knowledge of Indonesian food is very limited because there are so many specialty dishes, so many islands, and so many variations. Really the specialty on this dish is the ayam, the tutu ayam being chicken, and then the tutu is just a huge amount of different seasonings that is rubbed on the chicken. What is also unique as well is that you use coconut oil in the seasoning. I think there's a lot of galangal, a lot of chili, and lots of other stuff. I do have my little menu picture on the side because I have no idea what half this stuff is, and I had to Google every single item. It's just so spicy, vibrant, and then the herbaceousness is just instant. Your mouth is still feeling sensations 10 to 15 to 20 seconds after. This is a satay lilit. I was gonna dip it in some sambal or some chili sauce. No, it doesn't even really need it. It's sour, a little bit sweet. I can feel the spiciness coming up my nose. It's a little bit granular too. It's definitely like minced chicken. But overall, wow. I mean, my mouth is on fire in a really good way. I don't know what these greens are. A little bit more mild for sure. Then you get that same kind of gingery kick. I'm gonna compose a big bite now. So in this bite, I'll have the chicken once again. I put a little bit of that kind of onion sambal looking thing. Of course, the peanuts, and then the rice. Moment of silence for my taste buds. Layers and layers of spice. I thought it wasn't too spicy, but then that chili just bombs your mouth from every single direction. I had some jet lag coming here, and I think that's all gone now. I am completely awake. This is chicken wrapped in banana leaf, and I think there's a whole bunch of coconut in here too. Expecting a huge punch in the mouth of flavor again, but actually that's a little bit more mild. Last but not least, there's some kind of soup looking thing here. Just chicken flavor times 5. You can tell there's just all the oily chicken juices floating at the top. Maybe some potato. I want to say either some potato or some kind of other vegetable that just dissolves in your mouth. Overall, I still have that original spice, I think from the sambal, that's still kicking hard. I literally found this place as a Reddit recommendation. A lot of people were trying to hide this place. They're like, don't tell people about this place. But I think the word is out. This place is very popular. This is really my style of joint. It's just a place specializing in one thing. And when that happens in a restaurant, you can tell that they really put a lot of effort into every single ingredient. 100% can tell that this is the case here. Every single component of the dish is outstanding. Multiple sources, The Hague has probably the best Indonesian food in all of the Netherlands. There are lots of Indonesian options here, and there are even some very specialized shops that specialize in very regional dishes. This spot here specializes in nasi Padang, and this is a style of cuisine where you have rice, a whole bunch of other stuff on the side. This one originates in West Sumatra. I chose their complete one here, and the complete one includes probably what is the most common and well-known dish in all of Indonesia that people know outside of Indonesia, which is beef rendang. What's cool about this dish is they also have a whole bunch of other stuff. I think they have beef trotters, they have an egg balado, and also some other cool dishes as well. There's tempeh. The other one, which is cool, I'm kind of looking for it a little bit, they have a dog fruit dish. Some kind of dog fruit, which is something I've never tried before, and it's something that is a little bit toxic, so you have to cook it out. I don't even know what to try first. I think I'm going to try the beef rendang first, obviously. My god, that flavor, it's so complex. You have kind of like this dried chili flavor. The beef almost acts like between a piece of normal beef and also a little bit of jerky. The beef itself is not incredibly tender, it's more like a lean piece, but it still does fall apart. But like I said, I really do enjoy it because that texture is just so amazing and the extra flavor. I think there's a little bit of coconut in there too. This might be the dog fruit here. Definitely softer than a nut, but you can tell it has still like a little bit of that nut texture. I think it's been stewed down. It is kind of like a fruit. This is a jackfruit. Oh yes, okay. Oh man, I freaking love jackfruit. So this is gonna be right up my alley. Just picture an incredibly tender, melt in your mouth pineapple without the sweetness, and then just that enveloped in just such a delicious sauce. Again, chili forward. You can tell there's just all these spices in there. I think this is the tempeh here. Oh. not great. I'm not sure what this is exactly, but I will put it in the description once I find out. Taro leaves, potentially. It's really similar to leng, which is a Filipino dish with taro leaves, lots of coconut milk. But this one has a little bit more saltiness, maybe some seafood in there, I'm not quite sure, some kind of shrimp paste. The last thing, oh my god, this is, look at this. This is the incredibly spicy looking beef thing with probably 2,000 chilies on it. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's got just the extra acidity from those chilies. Maybe they're pickled a little bit too. I think there's a beef trotter on there. It's like beef jello. If you're doing Indonesian food, you have to remember you're entering sambal territory. And there should be many warning signs because if you're not used to spice, well, you are gonna get a rough wake-up call. Stop for dessert, and this is a street food snack that is super popular in Indonesia. This is called Martabak. I have no idea how to describe this dish. It's kind of like a pancake monstrosity. I got the classic version, some peanuts, some chocolate sprinkles. The big thing that makes Martabak is you need to drown it in liters of butter. Or margarine. I've seen lots of margarine versions. I'm hoping this is butter. I'm not a big margarine person. You look at the kind of pancake and you can kind of see these little ripples, almost like honeycomb. And that's really where the butter gets soaked up. Wow, I'm gonna need the heart monitor after that. Holy Lord, that's rich. Butter or margarine? I'm gonna say it could be margarine. I really like the peanuts in there, and then what's kind of cool is these kind of chocolate sprinkles. What I do like too are that the chocolate sprinkles have melted a little bit, so you still get a tiny bit of crunch, but also it kind of mends with the butter, so it's buttery, chocolatey goodness. The outside's a little bit crispy, but you can tell that margarine slash butter has definitely soaked through the whole thing. Overall, it's pretty good, and I'm happy to finally try Martabak. I've seen some really good reactions and other ones that say it's too much. I think I'm gonna eat one more piece and then I'm satisfied with this dessert for sure. And it's also because there's one more thing I want to try, a very cool specialty dish. Finally, the final dish on this tour is called Pempek. Now, Pempek is from South Sumatra, and what it is pretty much a giant fish cake. It's mixed with tapioca, and then it's served in multiple ways. One of the most popular ways to serve it is with noodles and then just drowning in a vinegar sauce. This version also has cucumbers inside, but right away, just huge, I mean, just a massive fish cake. Oh, what the heck? Okay, and inside, I did not know this, but there's a boiled egg. Also, finally got to try this. This is called teh botol, and it's pretty much another version of like iced tea. Except not super sweet, which I like. One thing about all these places that I've noticed is when you have to cut into things, well, good luck, because you don't get a knife. All you get are a spoon and a fork. So cutting things is going to be a little bit more complicated. Dip it more into the vinegar sauce. That's easily one of the best fish cakes I've ever had. First of all, it's almost like a mousse. It really has a nice texture. And then the crispiness, the crispy edge. It's almost like you're biting into a light meringue. Okay, I gotta try some egg with that. Oh, and also what's cool is you have the vinegar has a little bit of sweetness as well. I think I got a good bite. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put a cucumber on top. Wow, I honestly didn't think I would ever be so impressed by a fish cake, but god damn, I was wrong. That is amazing. The egg, of course, just adds a little bit more creaminess. Those noodles are just there for texture, but it works really well. And once again, I really love that vinegar. But easily my favorite thing on this dish, and I guess it should because it is the star of the show, is the fish cake itself. The fish cake is masterfully done. You can tell it's like homemade because it just has such an amazing, unique texture. It's fluffier than almost any other fish cake I've ever had. I don't know how long they put it in the deep fryer for, but it must be a little while because you just get this exterior crunch that is so satisfying. Overall, just super happy with this day in Den Haag. Mark my words, I will be back because there's so much delicious Indonesian food here. And it's a revelation. Like I said, I don't have that much experience with Indonesian food, but I can safely say for me, in all of my experiences going around the world, I think Den Haag and maybe the Amsterdam area as well probably has the best Indonesian food outside of Indonesia. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Give me a country that you think has better Indonesian food. That's obviously outside of Indonesia, but right now, this is freaking hard to beat. And there you go, that will be it for our epic Indonesian food tour in Amsterdam/Den Haag. Den Haag. Honestly, I was kind of scared doing a solo thing, but damn, this was one of my favorite videos to film, mostly because of the delicious food, and I really had a blast in Amsterdam. It's been quite a while. I will try to make it back here for another very unique cuisine. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon so we can notify you of future videos, and of course, hit us up with those comments. And of course, as always, give me some recommendations for Amsterdam food. Please don't tell me that fry place or the cookie place. I tried it, it was just alright. Anyways, we'll see you very, very soon. Ciao for now.